back to News Geelong. Anamcara House Geelong is a community service providing care for people affected by a life-limiting illness, thus providing respite for carers. Rob Ball has initiated a novel way of raising funds for Anamcara House, as Debbie Meaney reports.
A charity event with a difference is being held to raise funds for Anamcara House. I caught up with Rod Ball from the house to tell us about their event.
Anamcara is a community hospice centre here in Geelong. It's purely supported through donations and grants. So we ourselves do a lot of four-wheel driving and decided perhaps this was a fantastic way of raising some money for Anamcara House. So the plan is in July school holidays, Victorian school holidays, to set off from Hawker in South Australia and up through Unadada track into the Simpson and end up back at Pt2. And plans to have probably 30 vehicles come along and have a good time.
And one of those vehicles will be yours here?
Yes, it will be.
Yes, yeah.
A bit of preparation to do to this one, but it'll be good. We do this regularly, probably twice a year. Head out in the desert. So, I guess through personal experience, I've lost my wife to breast cancer, and this is just a way of helping.
Yeah, well, it's great that we can give back, and what a great idea. And people want to find out more about the trip. Where should they look? They
can go onto the Anamcara website. Or onto our website, with a trip website, which is www.wideopenadventures, or one word, .com.au. The trip comes up through the Unadada track, up to William Creek, onto Unadada, and then branching up to Dalhousie Springs, out into the Simpson Desert, then Mount Dare, up to Old Andado, and then returning back to Pt2.
At Anamcara House, this is Debbie Meaney for News Geelong.
Thank you, Debbie. In 2009, the Arts and Culture Department at the City of Greater Geelong was approached by a group of local artists with the idea of arts-based businesses being used successfully to populate currently empty Central Business District shops. The idea was inspired by a similar project, Renew Newcastle, in New South Wales. Meryl Friend reports.
Made in Geelong is a not-for-profit organisation which is hoping to fill up all the empty shops with some fantastic local artists. The latest room is the Monroe Room in Little Mallup Street, 105, and Ricky Monroe has his opening night of his exhibition, which runs until the 8th of April.
Basically, the Made in Geelong committee have made an application towards a council or the landlords inside the CBD, because everyone's been complaining about the empty shops. And so basically to make Geelong more cultural and follow the lead from Newcastle, I think it was, and I think Seattle in America, a few other cities have done the same thing. So yes, and basically fill them up with art. And it's been sort of slow to take off. It was sort of a thing before Christmas, but I guess, everyone's got to come to the party and, for it all to happen, and it is slowly starting to happen. So,
well, this exhibition runs till the 8th of April, and from there, what's your vision for the future, hopefully?
Well, it's possible of continuing the Monroe Room, to have my own show in my own room, but it's sort of just to kick things off. Like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it kind of needs a paint and a new carpet to be a real gallery. So hopefully, because I've just graduated a degree, I do know a lot of art people and culture people in Geelong. So maybe there's a possibility of me being a gallery manager for other artists of Geelong.
I'm very excited. This is the launch of our second shop here in Geelong CBD. Ricky Monroe is calling the shop the Monroe Room, where he's going to use the space as a gallery, which he'll be displaying his work. He loves to draw, and he also has a lot of artists lined up to have in his space as his gallery.
So what's been the concept behind all of this? There's already another store opened in Market Square from this whole project, and what's your aim for the future?
Sure. Well, the other shop has a photographer and a painter in there, so a nice variety of artists at the moment. The idea is we want to fill all the empty shops in Geelong, so this is just our attack on 2 shops. We're going to grab the next available shop that we can.
Fantastic. Now, if people are interested, artists out there want to get in touch and want to perhaps take over another empty shop for you, how can they get in touch?
Sure. We'd love to hear some people on the through the website. You can get onto madeingeelong.org. You can get through emails on there.
From the Monroe Room in Little Mallop Street, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. The YMCA camp in Anglesea does more than supply facilities for those who go on group camps. It also provides a lesson in making an impact by recycling as much product as possible. Debbie Meaney reports.
I'm here in the chook pen at the Anglesea YMCA, which is part of the Make an Impact program. I caught up with Sarah Bowlers to tell us about what this program involves.
Okay, the Make an Impact program is a very exciting initiative this year. It's all about helping community find answers to the issue around climate change. We're taking a bit of a different spin on it though this year, in that it's all about connecting community, learning some new skills, having a bit of fun whilst doing something for the environment. Now, this program is a partnership between Greening Australia and Alcoa of Australia. And as part of it, we'll be running a number of really exciting activities and events throughout the year. The 3 main streams we're running are the Compost Revolution, which is all about not only learning how to successfully compost and maintain a worm farm, but it's all about learning to live locally and seasonally. So we'll be running things like sustainable food adventure safaris, seasonal cooking demonstrations, cooking with lovely leftovers, and a whole range of activities around that. We're also running a repair and relove stream of events as well, which will also be about learning to maybe reupholster that old furniture, learn to sew and knit and darn, all those grandpa and nana skills that, as we call them, that I suppose my generation has lost. And then the third one is about helping people reduce their energy and water usage and their environmental footprint in the home. So that way we'll be offering a number of workshops on how to use the online calculator, the Make an Impact toolkit, as well as the community houses getting involved, and they're actually reducing their footprint by doing a number of retrofits, so solar panels, a climate change garden, and a whole range of other things.
Enjoying the produce at the YMCA camp in Anglesea. This is Debbie Meaney for News Geelong.
Thank you, Debbie. This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with our sport and weather reports after this.